It's really a few things, but whatever.
Hey, Marco.
If it ain't one thing, it's the motherfucking other. Bitch get on my nerves, but I motherfucking love her. He got a family chain, that's my motherfucking brother. Like my father popped they mothers, these my motherfucking brothers. You other suckers suffer, y'all ain't nothing like us. I mean, even if they steppers, they ain't strutting like us. Y'all ain't jumping in them foreigns, pushing buttons like us. And I don't even love the money, it be something like lust. I gotta have this, got a desire for living lavish. Checks every time I turn around, Jordan Travis. One thing about him, he gon' pull up ghetto favish. Light skin, pretty savage, she my little Zoe Kravitz. None of this is average, you niggas is average. We had street money, my niggas was average. Getting to that breach, huh? Booth Clico reach, huh? You call up a treesh, huh? We call her a treesh, huh? Big dog, bad bitch, running off the leash, huh? Turn you to a cash doll, like your name was Keisha. Act up, get snatched up, JT Carisha. Keys to my heartbeats like Swiss and Alicia. Free all of the real ones, should be on the streets, huh? Still fuck Donald Trump, he should've pardoned me, huh? Pardon in my speech, huh? I'm hard for you to reach, huh? I'm in and out of Brooklyn, James Harden in these streets, huh? Feeling like I'm mellow at the garden in these streets, huh? Skip to my loo, you can't guard me in these streets, huh? You little niggas gotta call your guardians for me, huh? Flowers on your block, I put gardens on your streets, huh? This one thing in LA, won't give up her name for free. Slim, pretty, blazing joint, they thinking she A. Marie. Mong, leg up in the air for me. Why I'm being weird? Why you being weird to me? Is this one thing that got me tripping? Bitch so bad, make you wanna give her whippings. Slap her on the ass while she in the kitchen cooking. Fuck with me who wouldn't, but I know they really couldn't. I said there's this one thing that got me tripping. Bitch so bad, make you wanna give her whoopings. Slap her on the ass while she in the kitchen cooking. Fuck with me who wouldn't, but I know they really couldn't. That's tough.
I mean, getting about 30K views in 10 hours is a little more simple than you think. In fact, getting almost 100,000 views in 48 hours is much more simple than you think. If you want to learn how to maximize with your content on YouTube, hit me up, because these things are more simple than you can ever imagine. For example, these conversations with celebrities didn't happen with me for no reason. So DM me right now or message me and let's do this. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Yo, welcome to Show Face News. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. Make sure you smashing that like button. Share the video. You already know it's the town versus everybody. It's the town versus everybody at all times, man. And without further ado, all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Sue Young. Please stop playing. Let's get it. Let's go. And that's where the Sue Young. Stop playing. Listen, man. I was watching a channel called The Art of Dialogue. I don't know if you heard the Art of Dialogue channel, right? And this nigga Keefe D's up there talking about how Diddy is the reason why he's involved in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Now look, that's a cop-out, champ. That's low-key dry snitching, but at the same time, it's you not taking accountability, which is what snitches do. Snitches are people who don't take accountability for their actions and blame others for the reason that they were involved or not involved, right? That's what they do, right? So nigga is out here dry snitching again. Keefe D has been dry snitching for quite a while now, if we're gonna be honest. Nigga blaming his nephew and all that, talking about Diddy is the reason why he's a part of the Tupac murders because he put him and Suge against each other, which means that he was a key component in him being a part of the Tupac murder. You need to stop it, bro. You were literally going on YouTube on interview after interview after interview talking about the Tupac Shakur murder and who did it. You said your nephew did it and all that. You was kind of flexing the fact that you know, champ. And the fact that you kept on flexing facts about the Tupac murder, it ended up ultimately getting your house raided. It ended up you know, making the cops come from Las Vegas to seize the bullet cartridges in your crib, champ. That's what happened. Because you didn't know how to keep your mouth closed, champ. You was clout chasing off of a very, very crazy event in Las Vegas history, champ. One of the biggest murders in Vegas ever. The murder of Tupac Shakur, right? So how can you blame someone else? How can you blame Diddy? Say Diddy's responsible. Diddy did it. Yeah, Diddy put me and Suge against each other. That's why, I'm involved in this in the first place. BS, nigga. That is cap. You're in it because you wanted to be in it, champ. Let's keep it a stack, man. You was talking about Pac death for a minute now. You've been talking about Pac death. You've been eating off Pac death. You've been clout chasing off Pac death. Now you want to point fingers now. Oh, no, it ain't me, champ, but Diddy put me against Suge and them, champ. I was Crip, and they was blood, champ. Like, we ain't trying to hear it, gang. The cops ain't trying to hear it. And if the feds get involved, the feds ain't trying to hear it, gang. They're gonna lock you up, champ. They might lock you up for the remainder of your life, perhaps. And if it comes back that those bullets are actually matching the bullets that left Tupac Shakur deceased, well, champ, you are looking at a very long sentence, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. You're looking at a very run-on sentence, champ. You'll get the exact definition of a run-on sentence if those bullets end up matching with the bullets that were on the scene of Tupac's death. Just saying, gang. Keeping in the G with you, champion. I don't know what you think this is, champ. I don't know if you thought social media was a game and that the cops wasn't watching, champ. They watching your every move. The feds is watching. Everybody's watching, champ. You're going viral. Oh, word, you're going viral. Guess what? You say the wrong thing, there's going to be an investigation, champ. There's going to be some raids happening. These things are going to happen, champ. I don't know why you thought it was cool to just go out there and say what you said, gang. But guess what, champ? It put you in a very nasty predicament now, didn't it? Yeah, champ. Listen, this is all your fault. Stop pointing fingers at niggas who didn't do what you did, champ. Diddy wasn't the one going out here bragging and boasting about Pac's death, because Diddy ain't have nothing to do with Pac's death, nor did he have anything to do with Diddy's death. And a lot of y'all might feel different, because I know a lot of people have put it in the air and planted it in your head that Diddy is the worst person in the industry possible, which is also not true, champ. Which is also not true. Salute to the chat, by the way. He did bring this on himself, Tracy. I agree 100,000%. You dig? But here's my thing, though, man. This nigga been bragging about Pac death, bragging about his nephew leaving Pac on the scene and all that. And now, here this nigga go trying to point fingers, man. I get it. You can pull that Diddy card like Diddy had something to do with it, because majority of people are going to believe the narrative that Diddy's responsible. People blame Diddy for Jamie Foxx being a so-called clone, champ. The conspiracy theory of the year that Jamie Foxx is a clone, people still pointed fingers at Diddy somehow, like Diddy had something to do with it, like Diddy is a mad scientist, like goddamn Steve Urkel creating Stefan, champ. They saying Diddy created Stefan out of Jamie Foxx, nigga. This is not Family Matters, gang. Y'all gotta wake up. You know what I'm saying? All this fantasy stuff is cool, but it's not real, champ. It's not real. This is a movie. You dig? He hold bullets for damn near 30 years. Did he hold those bullets for 30 years? I tell you what. If they happen to find those bullets, then that means he was keeping those bullets as a trophy, as if though he wanted to hold it as a badge of honor that, those bullets was for Tupac, and I'm going to hold on to them for dear life. They're like a secret antique, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work. I don't know what Keefe D thought was in store after all of the times that he name dropped Pac and his death, champ. Obviously, it wasn't going to go well, nigga. What did you think would happen? You thought, if I mention it, I'm just going to keep getting money. I'm going to keep getting interviews. Your next interview is going to be behind them cell walls you keep playing, nigga. I don't know if you got them bullets in your crib, gang. I don't know if you holding on to them bullets. But if you hold on to them bullets, guarantee you the police in Las Vegas are going to make sure you are an accessory to murder, champ. By the way, in case you didn't know, yeah, you're bugging, though. You niggas want to point fingers at Diddy every time, want to blame Diddy like Mace blamed Diddy when he didn't give back the advance money for his album that flopped. Y'all niggas flocked all the way to Mace and hugged on Mace. And Mace is a liar too, champ. Mace lied on Diddy. Everybody's lying on Diddy. Niggas always point the finger at Diddy because it's something that's convenient to do because most people don't like Diddy, champ. I mean, most people don't like the person that's always winning. And if you don't blame Diddy, the next person you're gonna blame is Hove. You know, people that most people say are devil worshippers or people who sacrifice artists and all this nonsense with zero proof. I don't put nothing on nobody's jacket without thorough proof. I promise. I promise, champs. You dig? But yeah, man, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. It's disgusting. You gotta do better, man. Are you serious? This nigga Keefe D thinks blaming Diddy's gonna solve the issue, bro. Diddy didn't do anything. We gotta stop it. We gotta cut it out. You know what I'm saying? King Dre 24 says, so Puffy just an innocent human being. He ain't never did any dirt. I'm not saying that, champ. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that people are very quick to accuse Diddy of something without proof, champ. You understand when people say things, they gotta prove it, champ. This guy blamed Diddy as the reason why he's a part of Tupac Shakur's death because him and Suge started going at it. You know what I'm saying? He said he made me and Suge go against each other. That's why he's to blame. Nobody's to blame but yourself, champ. If you weren't part of this investigation, it's because you kept running your mouth, champ. And you still don't even see that running your mouth talking about the death of Tupac Shakur is the reason that you're in a situation now. I mean, it's been a cold case for over 25 years, maybe just 25 years. It's been a cold case. You're reopening the case now because you don't know how to be quiet because you are a clout chaser, champ. You was chasing clout. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to get a lot of recognition, champ. You're trying to make sure you got a bigger bag via dry snitching on your nephew, dry snitching on people who probably have absolutely nothing to do with it in the first place. Now, if you know about Tupac Shakur's death, it started because he had a fight with Orlando Anderson, who was the ops of his close people. Orlando Anderson being a Crip and Tupac's people being Blood. Those was their ops. He jumped in to fight someone he had no business fighting because he's not a gang member. He didn't have to do all that. You dig what I'm saying? So can we say Keefe D dry snitch? Yes, champ. And I've been saying for months that Keefe D has been dry snitching, champ. Keefe D has been dry snitching, and now everything's catching up with him because now not only are you dry snitching for clout trying to get some type of recognition because you know the information, but now the cops have raided your crib and have collected almost every bullet in your crib to see if it is the same bullets that were at the scene of the Tupac Shakur murder, champ. Foolishness. You're an idiot, bro. You're bugged out. You did something very foolish, and now you're in a bad situation, champ. And there's a possibility that you may do time, gang. A lot of time, too. Not just little time, a lot of time. One of the biggest assassinations in the history of Las Vegas. Las Vegas is not a big state. It's not that big, champ. You dig? John Man was popping. Look, man. This is nasty work, you heard? Disgusting. Keefe D wanna blame. Why y'all blaming Diddy still? What are you still blaming Diddy for? What Diddy got to do with it? What Diddy got to do with goddamn Jamie Foxx supposedly being cloned? A nigga not a clone, gang. People always making up these narratives. These narratives don't even be true. It's so bad that these top tier publications is even putting out false information that's not true. How you a high tier and respected publication lying too on top of it to create narratives, man? Like, it's too much people that's money hungry for no reason. Some of y'all got more than enough money. I don't know why you dragging this to the mud. Like it's out of hand. Coke is a hell of a drug, champ. Word to Rick James. This is nasty, like I said. Like, honestly, Keefe D's gonna get himself in a world of trouble if those bullets come back to be those same bullets that were used in the shooting death of Tupac Shakur. You dig? And if he's holding them as trophies, we're gonna find out. You dig? When they want to arrest that man, we're gonna find out. But once again, You shouldn't have been running your mouth about the situation to begin with, champ. You was trying to get a bag off it. You was trying to profit off of Tupac's death. You was trying to get the people emotional, get them views in, get them interviews in, since you know so much about it more than most people would. Because not everybody in the world was actually around when that situation happened. You know what I'm saying? So you were dry snitching, and by way of educating people, you were dry snitching, which is nasty as hell. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this city work. Respect city work. That city work? Is it? That nigga giving out parking tickets? City work? Hey, champ. Look. This is like I said, this is foolishness. I mean, how did I figure out somebody would end up blaming Diddy at the end of the day? Like, blaming Diddy is so corny because everybody blames Diddy for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got diarrhea today from eating a bad batch of Fruit Loops, you're going to probably blame Diddy. I get it. You don't want to take accountability for your lack of eating spoiled cereal. You know what I mean? And that's a you problem, champ. It don't got nothing to do with Diddy, gang. Diddy ain't got nothing to do with that, champ. You had diarrhea because the cereal was bad. Maybe the milk was bad, champ. You're supposed to drink bad milk, nigga. You see what happens? He says, is it safe to say he gonna name more people, which means he's not safe? I don't know what he's gonna do. I can't say nothing that ain't happened yet. What I can say is all the Diddy name dropping is corny, man. Niggas blame Diddy because they thought Jamie Foxx was clone. They said Diddy did it. Diddy put something in his drink that made Jamie Foxx turn into two people, champ. See, you're not woke enough, Showface. You're not woke enough. Look, champ. He has technology in his pocket, champ, that made Jamie turn into two people. Like, bro, I gotta stop, champ. I gotta stop. Just like somebody told me on TikTok earlier, man. The chef at the Obamas died because he was serving food trying to poison Obama. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You dig what I'm saying? Like, people just be saying anything out their mouth because they feel like it makes sense. That doesn't mean it makes sense, though. You dig? But honestly, though, this is nasty, bro. We gotta stop blaming Diddy for everything. Just break the habit of blaming Diddy. Because that's what niggas is only good for. Blaming Diddy for everything instead of being accountable for their actions. The fact of the matter is, Keefe D was constantly talking about Tupac's death from front to back, right? And now the cops want to come in the picture. No, now it's a problem. Oh, the cop. You should have expected it to happen. Social media is not a safe space to talk about crime that's happened that's unsolved, champ. You're trying to bring unsolved mysteries to YouTube that you've seen personally. And now look what you get, champ. The reopening of one of the biggest assassinations in the history of Las Vegas. Nasty work, gang. You're responsible. You did it. You opened your mouth, champ. And look where we are right now, gang. We're here. And hopefully you don't end up there in the penitentiary. You don't want to go there, champ. You dig? I don't know what you thought this was, gang. Social media is being watched by them boys at all times, gang. You better believe it. There's a social media task force for every police force. They definitely have a computer task force that's looking at all the social medias. They watching the drill rappers. They watching everything, champ. They Netflixing crime, bro. Real, true, right now crime. Current events crime. You know what I'm saying? They watching everything, but you got caught up, champ. That clout felt so good. You felt good about dry snitching about the Tupac murder. You felt real good about that. Now, them boys are stepping in. They done raided your crib for them bullet cartridges. They own you, gang. And that's your fault. You started it. You did it. You opened your mouth. You shouldn't have said nothing. But here we are. Here we are. You dig? Nasty work. Nasty work, man. How did you think this was gonna go? You feel me? How did you think this was actually gonna go, champ? Honestly, how did you think this would end? You feel me? Like, disgusting, champ. Disgusting work on your behalf. Shame on Keefe D, the dry snitch of the year, man. Hadn't you said anything, you wouldn't even be here. in this predicament, at least. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if y'all watch the Art of Dialogue, you can see the last interview with Keefe D where he's talking about Diddy is to blame. It's Diddy. He put me and Suge against each other. He tried to mess with our heads. Like, what? Like, nah, bro. It happened because it's happened. Be accountable, because your actions recently, and as of late in the last couple of years, has always been Tupac. You talk about Tupac more than Gene Dale talks about Diddy. In fact, I'm one of the people that say that Gene Dale is the reason that most people hate Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Because however many times you can lie on a person's name, you're going to start to actually believe it. You know what I'm saying? If dude ain't got a recording of Puffy ordering the hit, Puffy will never get touched. Puffy's not going to get touched anyway. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to get touched anyway. He got connections out west himself. You know? So, again, it's crazy. It's wild. But as expected, I mean, when nobody has a real reason to defend themselves, they're going to have to point the finger. They're going to have to start telling. And I feel like Keefe D is on his way to telling, man. He already pointed the finger via audio, via video. He already pointed the finger towards Diddy. Diddy's the reason, champ. I didn't just wake up one day. Diddy made me. Diddy woke me. Diddy actually snapped his fingers in my sleep, and I turned into a killer, champ. And I got Tupac up out of here. See, that nigga Diddy gave him Jesus juice, like Michael Jackson allegedly, and the nigga just woke up wanting to smoke Pac, and he did, and he blamed Diddy for it. It doesn't make sense. You said you talking about law enforcement? Okay, I get what you're saying. Puffy's not gonna get touched because Puffy ain't responsible for them deaths, man. Puffy's not responsible for the death of Tupac nor Biggie. There could have been something done to prevent both of those things from happening, though, as well, at the same time. Biggie was moving too reckless, and Pac felt like he could save everybody, and that turned out for the worse. For Pac, we're gonna be real, man. You gotta stay out of the gangs, man. Leave the gangs alone. You don't understand the culture. You just randomly ran up on an op that you knew was an op to your blood friends. And your blood friends didn't help you out, champ. Your blood friends watch you beat dude up, whatever the case may be, and then they boomed you in traffic. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. But Keefe D's out of pocket, man. Keefe D is super out of pocket. I don't know what Keefe D got going on, gang. But all I'm going to say is this right now. Keefe D, if those bullet fragments match up with the bullets from the Tupac Shakur murder scene, it's going to be very nasty for you, gang. It's going to be very nasty for you. King Dre says, like Reggie said, that crack done fried Keefe brain. Oh, he was on that? He was on the rocks? Oh, champ. On the rocks like a very good drink. Crazy. On the rocks like a very good drink. That's unfortunate, champ. Well, I guess the drugs made him talk a bit, but we're not going to blame the drugs neither. He refuses to blame everyone but himself. I mean, he wants to blame everyone, refuses to blame himself when he's accountable for his actions and what he does. Can't nobody make me do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you made the choice. You made the decision to go out there and speak your mind and speak your piece about that situation. Then that's where drugs get you. Drugs get you there, champ. You did what I'm saying? Drugs get you. You feel me? And it's nasty work. Just nasty work, gang. I ain't gonna lie, but this is out of pocket, man. Now, again, earlier today I said, look, I highly doubt that those bullets are gonna match with the Tupac Shakur murder, but it could. If he was keeping them as a trophy, he could, and it could lead to him being in conspiracy to murder of Tupac Shakur. He'll get sentenced and everything. So nobody's truly exempt out the matter. Like, there ain't no exemptions. Crazy. No exemptions at all. Like, this is wild, man. Very much wild, and I don't know what it's looking like for the rest of the week or foreseeable future. But all I know is Keefe D need to relax, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Keefe D needs to relax. But I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, man. The show is never over. The show is never done, ever. And I want y'all to understand that the show's never over, never done. But smash that like button. But all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got Sue Young. Stop playing. Button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.